From the dream of the Gate 41, we move into the sensitivity and the need to see others for who they are. When we enter the territory of the Gate 19, there's a sense of a deep understanding of others, a sensitivity to their pain, and also who they are in the silence of their aloneness. This energy talks about a separation from a self-centered look and a deep empathy that encompasses people that aren't you, yet you step into their world and experience life through their lens. Welcome to the energy of the Gate 19, the next energy in the Mandala of Life, where it's all about feeling, touching, and being close to others. Hi, this is Denise Mathew, and thank you for joining me again. And if you haven't already, please check out the energy of the Gate 41, the beginning of the Mandala of Life, and the initiating codon of creation. So let's get into the energy of the Gate 19 and discover how it continues the energy and also finishes the quarter of mutation of the human design mandala. When we talk about this energy, it's all about partners and tribe members, and it's a need that drives us to search for the resources that we need to sustain both ourselves and those who matter the most to us. This energy can have a deep need for emotional connection, and it can play a big part in your life, but it's not just about the connection. The connection has to feel good, and if it doesn't, you may not want to invest the time or energy in the relationship. This deep connection with people means that there can be a mingling of energies where you can actually feel the truth of someone, almost to the point of it being a symbolic melding of souls. This connection can be deeply energetic, that can be so encompassing in its expression that there's a potential for you to understand the needs and wants of others more than your own needs. Just like every other gate in human design, this gate has 6 lines. The first talks about interdependence, the second talks about service, the third talks about dedication, the fourth, the team player, the fifth, sacrifice, and the sixth, the recluse or sage, which is the heights of separating yourself from others until you are needed. The deepest connections that come from this energy can take many forms, but more times than not, they're relationships and partnerships that are deep and personal and usually only have 2 people. It can be considered true couple energy. This couple energy can show up as almost being assimilated into the relationship where there's a loss of identity or a blanketing of the self with another. It can become a sense of their needs becoming your needs and their wants becoming your wants. This can be especially true if the relationship is electromagnetic, or where 2 people come together, one who has a hanging gate 49 and one who has a hanging gate 19, and they form the channel, the 1949. The gate 19 is all about sensitivity to what people say, almost as much as what it feels like to be within their aura. For this reason, words have power when you carry this energy. And anything that's negative or mean can really have a deep impact on you. There's a theory that anyone who carries this energy is deeply connected with the living auric field, or the frequencies that all humans emanate. So when you carry the energy of the Gate 19, there's potential to truly connect with the essence of people. This means that you can be sensitive to crowds either positively or negatively. Either way, there can be a deep impact when you're amongst a lot of people. As well as being highly attuned to energy and emotions, you can be very sensitive to touch and feel. Being physically affectionate may come very naturally. This sensitivity to touch could also mean that you prefer to wear soft fabrics, comfortable clothes, and anything that's itchy or uncomfortable may drive you crazy. Tagless clothes might have been invented by someone with a Gate 19. There could also be a profound ability to taste the subtle nuances in food, and you may have a specific preference for certain brands that you find most palatable, because unlike other people, you can be aware of the differences in the brands. As well as being sensitive to human emotions, this energy can give you a heightened awareness of animal energy, where you might be able to tap into the aura or to feel what they feel. For this reason, having a pet can be beneficial. In its highest expression, this is the energy of someone who can have a deep impact on the world, as they align and guide others to have a greater sense of spirituality in relationship to their worldly needs. Now, if we talk about this energy on the world stage or in a mundane situation, it's all about having enough for all. It talks about resources and how they're the fuel for the work that needs to be done to further our evolution. And since this is part of the cycle of mutation or the quarter of mutation, it's also important to have the resources you need to introduce a mutation into the collective or the tribe. And when we're talking about a mutation, we're talking about a new and innovative way of doing old jobs. This can be the energy to support a revolution when there isn't enough for all, and also when there's inequality for the people that matter the most to you. From a spiritual perspective, this can be the concept that though resources are necessary for our survival, there is something much deeper to our existence as a human race. And a feeling that a connection with something bigger than ourselves is just as important as how much we have in our bank account or how much food we have in our fridge. This means that there's a deep knowing that life is so much more than just a material plane. And with this knowing, we can rest in the energy of being alive without attachment to things. And though riches and abundance are important in our lives, the way we make people feel and vice versa will be the memories that we hold deepest in our hearts. When we learn and understand the energy of the Gate 19, the Mandala of Life once more spins, and the sun enters the gate of the listener, the Gate 13. Well, that's all for now, and please join me next time when we talk about the collective energy of the Gate 13. Take care, and I'll see you again soon.